All right, all right, all right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a live stream. And we have some Cobra Kai news to talk about for once. They finally dropped that goddamn trailer. Finally. Took you long enough, Netflix. Took you long enough. We got basketball is back as well. So excited for that. So excited for this NBA season. We got football in full swing. We'll talk about that later. But let's get to the chat. Roundtable, what's up? Fancast 100. Bonsai, Melissa. We got Theaters. What's up? Yeah, it was interesting. Got Caleb with a K. The trailer was amazing. I wouldn't say amazing. Definitely interesting, for sure. But yeah, but we can definitely talk about it. So Cobra Kai Never Dies 11. So yeah, just put your guys' thoughts in the chat. I would say the trailer was good. Didn't reveal too much. I think they revealed a decent amount without spoiling too much, and left the viewers with a lot of questions. What else I want to say? I think that's my overall thoughts on it. I don't think it's the best trailer we've gotten, but it's a good trailer. Hopefully it hypes the fans up a bit because the hype's been down since July, really. But yeah, just put your thoughts in the channel, or not the channel, the chat. Excuse me. I think Daniel fights Kreese. He thinks Cobra Kai attacks Sam, but it's Iron Dragons. I mean, they had the Cobra Kai logo on the back of their jacket, so I assume it was them. Perry says the trailer was all right. Looks like Daniel will confront Kreese again. Yeah, Daniel looks like he's about to crash out again. Yeah, but I saw you made a meme about that. CK Never Dies 11. Is Cobra Kai attacking Sam in the streets? Yeah, they had their jackets. But I'll bring on Melissa, our first guest.
Hey, Bonsai.
Bonsai. Yeah, well, what do you think about the trailer?
I thought it was pretty sick. I thought it was definitely like there was a lot of unexpected things that I saw in there that they didn't expect to see.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't beat like the I don't know, for me, I think like it was a little bit better than the part 1 trailer that we got, the trailer for part 1, but at the same time though not better than the not exactly better than the one that we got, the trailer we got for season 5.
Yeah.
Like, what are your thoughts? Like, what are your opinion on it?
Yeah, I thought it was a good trailer. It was definitely interesting. But I think my favorite 3 trailers are season 4, season 3, and season 5.
Yeah.
For sure. Like those were peak. Quan hugging Tori, that's messed up. Yeah, Robbie and Tori might be done.
Yeah, you want to do like a you want to do like a breakdown of the trailer?
I did a video on it earlier.
Yeah.
But we got Underground, our second guest. What's up, man?
Hey, Underground.
Yo, what's up?
What's up? Sorry I couldn't join you guys last night. I was so tired.
It's all good.
Figured Quan would pull that crap. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Quan trying to flirt with Tori. Hope there's no relationship drama again. I mean, nothing's off the table at this point, man.
I have
me.
a theory where Daniel's attacking Kreese. What if like Kreese is like threatening to hurt Sam at the to have like have Tori hurt Sam at the tournament. Like that's what's
Hmm.
causing Daniel to attack Kreese.
I mean, it's very possible. I mean, I wouldn't put it past Grease. But Underground, what'd you think of the trailer?
Yeah.
Yo, it was insane.
Yeah.
Like, how hard, Robbie, no, wait, how hard he took that hit
Oh my God.
in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
That was a
God.
hard hit.
Freaking insane.
Everybody's saying that now after they've seen that trailer that Rob Axel's gonna beat Robbie. Miguel's gonna step in Robbie, go in Robbie's place and beat Axel, which could very well happen, but quick to point out that that trailer did not show us everything. It doesn't necessarily mean Robbie's out.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
know,
and like they have him in another scene fighting Quan in the tournament, so I'm just saying.
yeah.
Oh,
So
and did you guys notice one of the West End Warriors students fell off the Saikai Taikai battleground?
yeah, by Zara. Yep. I
Yeah.
have a
That
very
part was crazy.
Yeah. When Zara said to Tori, "Welcome to Barcelona," calling her the B word, like
B-word.
that reminded me so much. That reminded me of so much of season 2 Tori when she broke into the announcer's office and said to Sam over the intercom, "I'm coming for you," the B word.
Yeah.
That like Zara is gonna be. Here's the thing, Zara
Yeah,
is
she's gonna be a
going to be.
problem.
She's gonna be Tori. I know. CVO and I have got. I know Underground. You witnessed CVO and I get into a discussion about this where he said that Zara was going to be remind Tori of Sam but much worse. But I said to CVO, if you recall, that I think Zara is going to remind Tori of herself, but worse.
Yeah.
And she is because not only I think she'd be a combination of both Tori, of both season 2 and season 3 Tori, but even worse because Zara's not going to care at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. She really isn't.
No.
In this part.
She's gonna do whatever
probably
she
gonna
wants to
be-
whoever she wants.
She's probably going to be one of the most hated characters after this part comes out.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I think Tori's going to be in serious trouble getting injured.
Yeah,
Like now.
I can see that happening for sure.
So now that the trailers come out, do you has your opinion about and just both of yours, has your opinion about Sam and Tori winning the Sekai Tekai changed at all? Sam and Robbie. I
mean, no, I still think Robbie and Sam are gonna win it all. For sure. Because like you see Robbie looks like a beast in that trailer. Like he looks, locked in, like he looks pissed off. Like I'm like, yeah, he's winning it. Like I don't care what anybody says. Like screw Miguel for a second. Like this is Robbie's time. Like,
but I think so too. But and this is a very big but. And so please do not. I don't know if this is going to happen or not, but I wouldn't be against it if it did because I still like Miguel's still my boy. He's like my number one character. So this isn't me being a fangirl or anything. Like, if Robbie does get too injured and can't compete and it doesn't make it to the finals to fight Axel, I would be fine with I would love it if Miguel did take his place as captain and fought Axel and won, not for himself and not for Stanford. Screw Stanford. And for Miguel to even say that, to even say that aloud, forget Stanford. I would love it if if Miguel fought Axel in honor of his brother, Robbie, winning it for him and his family. I would not be against that.
I wouldn't either, honestly.
Because if Axel seriously injures Robbie, and that's going to cause Miguel to step up, really step up for his brother, not his teammate, not his former rival, not his friend, his brother. You still there, CKW?
Yep. Pretty good theory there.
So if they do that, I've said several times, and I don't know if people have listened. I know you're in the group chat with me with an underground. I know, but I know you also silenced it, which is smart, and I'm virtually kind of like blocking myself out too.
Yeah.
But I've said to CVO several times, like both Robbie and Miguel are deserving and worthy of this of winning the Sekai Tekai. They both are. So either one. And I said as as far as Miguel winning too, it makes sense for the story. It makes sense for his storyline. And to be honest, I think that if he does win, and I think it should be to honor his brother, Robbie. And also returning what he kind of lacked in part one, restoring what he kind of lacked in part one, which is his pureness of heart and his hold on, let me get the word, and his admirable selflessness.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
You guys are stuck in a group chat with CVO.
Yeah,
I wouldn't exactly. Yeah, and Jedi Joe.
Me and Tristan were in a
And,
group chat with CVO for like a year, and it did not work.
They didn't.
Oh my gosh! Like, it was not fun. I'll just say that.
Yeah. I mean, I know he can be pretty strong in his opinions. But I mean, he's not. I mean, he's not really. He is a good guy. He's a good person to like to talk to. He can be pretty strong in his opinions and very adamant. Sometimes you just have to center yourself. Right, Underground?
yeah. And sometimes I just don't say anything.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Honestly, in the group chat, sometimes I feel like I'm talking to myself. Sometimes I feel like when I can feel like I'm talking to myself sometimes. That's why I just kind of like just like whatever. You guys discuss it among yourselves and
Zara might also flirt with Robbie. Oh my gosh.
oh God.
Looks like Quan is trying to pull a similar move on Tori that Johnny pulled on Ali and Karate Kid 1. Yeah, I saw
Oh
that.
yeah, I
Yeah,
saw
the
that.
difference is
I
that
saw that.
difference is
Saw
that
somebody
Tori
post
won't.
that.
Yeah, the difference is that Tori just won't clock him. She'll do a lot worse.
Yep, very similar. My issue with the trailer, we didn't see Terry Silver. Yeah, they're probably saving him for the show.
Yeah,
I
I
think the glitch was Terry
I
Silver. I
wasn't
saw a watch
yeah.
party post that. I was like, what the heck is that? Looks like Sam might interact with Axel after she sees Sensei
Yeah,
Wolf at Axel. Yeah, that was interesting. I was
yeah,
like, whoa, what's going on here?
yeah.
Theory about the
I
glitch.
think
I don't know. I don't know what that
I
glitch
think
is.
I have a theory. I think I do have a theory about this. What if this is after you know that scene where we saw Axel kicking Robbie so hard blood is spewing out of his mouth?
Yeah.
What if this is after that scene where she goes to confront Axel for doing that to Robbie? And then like she spies his sensei and him training, and his sensei reveals that to his sensei says that he ordered Axel to do that. And when Axel says he didn't want to do that and he's upset about doing that, that's when his sensei like smacks him with the pat, smacks him. And Sam like sees that,
Yeah, that's interesting. What do you think about Miguel crying? It could be a few things. It could be Sam gets really hurt. It could be Hector's back in the picture. I know Karate will love that one. And
Yeah.
then could be something to do with Carmen or Robbie.
Yeah, I
We
was
don't know.
thinking about what?
I mean, some people are already jumping to conclusions. Oh, Carmen had a miscarriage. Can we stop with that, please?
No,
Like,
no, 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 no. But
Johnny is not
I do
here to
have a
copy
theory.
Mr. Miyagi. Like, come on.
No, no. But I do have maybe one possible theory involving Carmen and the baby. Like no miscarriage, like every like I don't believe for one second that the baby and Carmen and or Carmen will die or whatever. But what if there's complications in the pregnancy? That can happen.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
What if there's complications and they're not sure if either Carmen or possibly the baby are going to make it? Doesn't mean anyone dies,
Possible.
Yeah.
but there could be complications. And maybe that's why Miguel is crying, saying he was so obsessed with getting into Stanford and not being team captain, and that he lost sight of what's really important. And now his mom is in the hospital and with their new baby sister, and they're not sure uh, if either one are going to make it.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what the phone call. Maybe that's why Amanda had her phone. Like, think about it. She sees Tori and Cobra Kai, and she sees how hard she kicked that girl. And like they're all like getting up shocked, but like when Amanda reaches, like maybe Amanda's phone is vibrating at the same time, and she sees she sees that it's Carmen, and maybe she gets like maybe Carmen tells her she's on her way to the hospital.
Yeah. That's very possible.
So and Amanda knows that Amanda knows that it's too soon for the baby to be delivered. It's too soon for the baby's due date because it's probably still months, and she's going into early labor or something, or there's a complication.
Yeah.
Or it's something happened to Yaya or something.
Mm. I don't know. Maybe Yaya got in a fight with Hector. I don't know. I know Karate loves that theory.
Wow.
I don't
He
know
he
because if you watch
he
the
heard it on
trailer,
he heard it on someone's channel, and he got pissed off about it. Robbie might
I
lose
don't
the
know.
fight
Yeah.
early on, hence Miguel's angry at him, but Robbie will find his groove later. Yeah, he's gonna get into he'll get into his rhythm. Miguel crying, he probably losing his confidence. Robbie gets injured. It's interesting because Miguel's very upset, but Johnny's with him and doesn't seem that upset. So it's something that specifically affects Miguel. Yeah, for sure. I think it might be Sam was injured. Yeah, I think that's very possible.
Could be.
Let's see. Jeremy says, okay, he's pretty said the same thing. I think Axel and Sensei Wolf training is a lot earlier in the season than Axel and Robbie's match. And then we have actual Axel. Not gonna lie, I don't think Axel's that bad of a guy, but Zara is 100% gonna be evil. Yeah, for sure. I do think Sensei Wolf abused Axel badly. You can tell. Tell that to Robbie's jaws. I think Wolf forced Axel to injure Robbie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Round
I just
table.
don't see Axel being
You
evil.
it could be possible, but it could be it definitely could be possible. They could be watching something else. But if you look at the trailer, like it's very clear that they're showing the LaRusso TV of Tori kicking that student, and then the next moment you see Amanda and Anthony and all the Miyagi-Dos like shocked, like they're because that's the TV that they're watching. So
Yeah. But Iron Dragons is going to have a similar philosophy to Cobra Kai. It's possible. I mean, they look pretty ruthless. I mean, Zara looked pretty ruthless. So
yeah.
then obviously we see Kenny there. So it's interesting to see how that plays out, how he gets back there. I think it's obvious. I think Devin gets injured and Kenny gets called up to replace her. And then her guilt overtakes her, and that's when she admits that she cheated. I thought that Silver would be the sense of Iron Dragons, but I guess not. He might have an ownership stake, though. They edited it like that for the trailer, but what's really on TV is something different, something they can't reveal in the trailer. They're not going to be that shocked over Tori kicking a random girl.
True, but they could be that shocked that Tori's in Cobra Kai. They could be that shocked that Tori's in Cobra Kai. That she rejoined.
That's a good point.
Because they might not know. Daniel just this could be just when Daniel might not have told them about Tori rejoining.
Yeah.
Also too, it is possible that Miguel could be crying over Sam being seriously injured, but like if she's that seriously in, it's like we're all, we all don't know who if Sam's gonna win the Sekateka, she can't be that seriously injured, because like that's like those for him to cry like that, that's like they're not sure if she's gonna make it, kind of like cry,
Yeah, it looked pretty serious.
Yeah. So I don't think like
Silver in episode 6, maybe. Very sure about this one. They clearly edited the TV. I think Kenny throws middle finger to Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, in Round Table, that's a very good possibility. Like I said, I'm open for anything. You very well are probably right and are probably right. It's just a thought. Nothing's off the table at this point. Oh, that shot about the Miyagi-Dos and where it looks like the Miyagi-Dos and the Cobra Kais are having to stare down. What if they're all in the same hotel? Staying together.
That's possible. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Kenny's gonna dominate Psycho Taika. I don't know about that. Let's tone it down a bit.
Yeah.
We might get a Cell versus Daniel rematch. I mean, it's looking like we're getting a Daniel versus Kreese rematch. Because
Yeah.
Daniel looks like he's about to crash out.
Yep. It's funny because I thought when I saw that first image, I thought seriously he was fighting Silver, because like there's only
Yeah,
they look
probably
like
round table.
yeah, but they look like they're all in the same hotel.
Yeah, I mean, it does make sense. They're all competing in the same tournament, so it makes sense, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so CKW, what are your favorite clips of the trailer?
I like um I like Daniel about to crash out against Kreese. That was one of my favorite ones. I'll pick 3. I guess Robbie kicking ass.
Yep.
And the few other scenes. And then probably Johnny training Robbie and Sam in that one clip.
Yeah.
And like you see Miguel kind of in the background, but I mean, the focus looks like it's on Robbie and Sam for the most part, because like in the clips that Johnny's training the 3 of them, like you mostly see Robbie and Sam, and Miguel's kind of like just pushed off to the side, which is not normal. But
Yeah.
let's get to a few of these other chats. Okay, I already read that one.
I'm sorry if I interrupted a little bit too much.
No worries.
I didn't mean to. Yeah.
No worries. What do you think Daniel's getting mad at Kreese about? I assume it's something to do with Sam, or just them attacking the dojo, their students.
Or Miyagi, or Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah,
or
it could be
Mr.
something
Miyagi.
with Mr. Miyagi as well. Devin's gonna last like one match. Yeah, let's be. Yeah, I'm sorry. She should not be there. I think Daniel threads Kreese. He will kill him if Cobra Kai hurts Sam. Okay.
Yeah.
Daniel. Yeah, Devin's outmatched. Like
it could be
her defense is horrible. Like she can't cover anybody. She can't stop like kicks coming her way. She can't stop the punches. Like she can't do anything on defense.
Yep. Also, too, and this could be like telling Kreese that, because he said to Daniels, like, I have nothing to lose, but you have everything to lose. And he could say, like, if you don't watch, like, if you could say something along the lines, if you don't watch your step, your daughter's going to be the one that pays the price for it.
It's something about Mr. Miyagi. Everyone on the internet is going to be calling. Yeah, bro, this is getting ridiculous.
I
like after that, like after part 1 came out, like I couldn't go on anything without there being like, it's not the Miyagi-Do way. I was like, oh my gosh, bro.
And
chill.
She knew karate. I feel like Kenny isn't going to do that well since he's kind of new to karate. Yeah, but he's better than Devin though.
Yeah.
And
I mean, his defense is. I mean, because of Robbie, his defense is all right.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He had Robbie as his mentor. So,
did you guys notice the look on Johnny's face when Kreese and Daniel talked? He looked a bit unsure and concerned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kenny gonna do very well. We'll see. Yeah, he has the speed. I'll give him that. I feel like Kenny will do well in the tournament. He did make it to the quarterfinals last tournament. That's the All Valley though. This is a world tournament.
Yep.
Much bigger competition.
Yep. Yeah, this is like it's the first thing that the big three says. We're not in the All Valley. This is not the All Valley anymore.
I think it's possible Sean comes back one more time.
Yeah. I just thought of something. We're all wondering how Kenny gets to Barcelona. What if Chosen actually brings him there?
Ooh, I like that.
It's possible.
Hotel fight hype happening in episode 10. Yeah. Could happen.
Yeah, I was just thinking that clip of Sam does it look like it's just Sam? Because I don't see any of the other Miyagi-Dos. Do you think like she's like like she could be getting ambushed?
Not sure. I'll have to look at it again.
Because I was just thinking maybe
I thought it was her and like a few other Miyagi-Do students versus.
Yeah, but I didn't see any.
I'm like, oh, are we getting a street fight or what?
Yeah, I only saw Cobra Kai. So
I mean,
that has me a little bit worried.
It is a short clip, so who knows?
Because that has me worried. What if Kreese like already has like somebody like try to gang assault Sam? It wouldn't be the first time. Remember, he set up that he basically set up that house fight.
Yeah, pretty much. Maybe Mike Barnes brings him. Maybe, but Chosen does show up to the Psyche.
Yeah, we don't see Mike Barnes in the trailer. It doesn't even look like he's there.
I think Mike's done his job for the most part. I think he'll come back one more time in part 3 as like a final send off, but for the most part, he did his job in part 1. Would have been nice if Johnny actually let him do his job, but Do you think Miguel will fight Quan? I know he's going to fight Axel. I think it's possible. If they're going to have Robbie fight Axel, then I think we can see Miguel versus Quan. Daniel shoving Kreese, that is the Miyagi-Do way. Oh my gosh. Didn't look like any other Miyagi-Dos were at the street plays, but almost looked like Axel was there. I only saw Cobra Kai students there.
Maybe.
Axel saves Sam from the Cobra Kai's in the street brawl because I don't know if you noticed, she's wearing the same outfit where she saw Axel on the beach. Yeah, she is. She's wearing that pink jacket.
So maybe, yeah.
I mean,
can you go to that?
Sam seems to like pink and purple, apparently.
Yeah. Can you go to that scene in the trailer?
I suspect Chosen may join them in episode 7, maybe episode 8. It's probably not going to load, though, because my internet is so bad.
Oh.
Axel saves Sam from a couple guys. Yeah. That's
I honestly, I honestly would be fine with that. Like,
I swear, if Zara tries to get with Robbie, make Tori jealous, I'm gonna lose my mind. I mean, I'm already losing my mind with Quan freaking touching Tori like that. But yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they do that. It's probably what Zara's gonna do. Yeah. Yeah, most of the hate's gonna be on Zara, probably Quan too.
Yeah, they will be just friends.
I mean, Quan's a good villain. Quan's gonna be a good villain, though, for sure.
Ooh,
we need villains like him. Not gonna lie, I feel like Sam and Axel will just be friends.
Yeah, they'll just be friends.
They better be. They better be.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I just thought of something.
That better not be what Miguel's crying about.
No, I don't think so. But I just thought of something.
She did kind of look uncomfortable. It was only for like a split second, but
I just thought of something. You know that kiss that we saw Zara blowing, like blowing after she knocked Tori to the ground. What if that kid? At first, I thought it was to the crowd, but what if it was to Robbie?
Oh my god! They do that. they do that, bro, I am gonna lose my freaking mind, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh my
It'll be
gosh.
obvious.
Lord, bro, we
I
got
know.
Juan trying to get with Tori and Zara trying to get with Robbie and Axel. Yeah, oh my gosh, bro. Holy crap. It's a whole mess.
I know, right?
Yeah, I had the same thought about Zara Mills. Oh my gosh, bro.
Yeah. See, great minds think alike, round table.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
I hope
But,
it doesn't happen, but
Yeah, I
it
really
could
don't.
happen. I don't want it to. but-
Zara's gonna take Sam's spot for most hated female character in the show. or
Yep.
most hated character in the show. Oh my gosh. I mean, whenever it has something to do with Tori, the fans usually hate on them. Yep, I had the same thought. Okay, I just read that one. My bad. But
Yeah, see, I don't think Sam's gonna get badly injured in this tournament. Like not enough to make Miguel cry like that, because I think like she's gonna fight through it. I think she's
Jacob
gonna-
say in an interview that there's a lot of relationship drama in part 2. Oh my gosh, please no.
and if she has to face Tori, which I think, which pretty much in the trailer they pretty much confirmed that.
Yeah, and there was a picture that came out. There was a still that came out of Sam matching up against Tori, so it's a given.
Okay, so my thing is, I think she's gonna be fighting 4 in this tournament, even if she has to fight against Tori to do it. Like,
Yeah,
sometimes, because I think that's a lesson too that you have to, that a lot of people have to also learn, that sometimes in order to fight 4, you have to fight against 2.
yeah. I mean, Sam does own Tori's number. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, I mean, and
We
so,
totally
and
shipped Tori X Quan. Oh my god.
yeah, and also too,
Oh my gosh.
he's gonna
I
be
think
fighting for
Johnny,
Tori.
I think Johnny will fight Iron Dragon Sensei. Yeah, because they don't like each other in the trailer.
Yeah,
Tori
also
X
she's-
Quan.
yeah. I mean, also
Zara X
Sam's gonna be
Swampy, oh my
fighting for Tori, even if she has to fight against her.
These ships, man. Oh boy.
Yeah.
There's probably people already making edits of those on TikTok.
God.
TikTok's
Yeah, I know.
suck. And they make them on Instagram too, but like,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yep.
I mean, like after
I
season
know.
3,
I know.
after season 3, they were making Sam X Hawk chip edits nonstop. I'm like, why are people
Yeah, I
obsessed with
remember
this?
that.
Like, why are people obsessed with this ship? Like, do you need to go to the hospital and get checked out? Like, why are people obsessed with that? Like, it made no sense to me. Like, I'm like, are you okay? Like, the way Sensei Wolf pronounced Barcelona is how they pronounce it in Spain.
Right.
People
And
love
Johnny's
the
like-
enemies
and-
to lovers ship.
and
Yeah,
Johnny being
it's-
Johnny.
I don't like that, but
And Johnny being Johnny, he's like, it's pronounced Barcelona.
yeah, that was funny. Yeah, they clearly don't like each other.
Yeah.
I'm like, Johnny, can you just stay out of trouble for 5 damn minutes?
Well, I don't know. That Sensei could have started it.
Let's see. I think it's because they think Sam was interested in Hawk because of how much she hated him in season 3. Oh my gosh, bro. Back when season 2 came
my
out, people were
God.
thinking that Johnny and Amanda. Oh my god, I remember that dude.
Yeah.
Oh, Johnny's gonna get Amanda
is a
pregnant.
very-
Johnny's
First of
gonna
all,
get Amanda pregnant. I'm like, what are you
First of all,
on?
Amanda is a happily married woman to Daniel.
Like, do you guys like not understand that like marriage does work? Like, not every married couple gets divorced. Like literally, like I feel like since the show started, like people are just obsessed with Daniel getting cucked. Like one season, oh, Amanda's gonna sleep with Kreese. Then another season, oh, she's gonna sleep with Johnny. Oh, she's gonna sleep with Terry Silver. Oh, she's gonna sleep with Chosen. Oh, she's gonna sleep with Mike Barnes. Like, can you like what is people's obsession with this? Like, it makes no sense to me.
No.
Oh, they're on YouTube Shorts now. Great, fantastic. I remember
Oh,
people
right.
said Tori and Sam will be. Oh, dude, I remember that. I remember that dumbass theory after season 3 came
know.
out. Oh, Tori's only attacking Sam because she's in love with Sam. I'm like,
Oh,
what are
hell
you
no.
on?
Yeah.
Like,
I
the
know,
girl
right?
almost killed her twice.
I
Like,
know.
that's not how you say, like, oh, I like you. Like, what?
The girl broke into her house and almost killed her.
Yeah.
Amanda's not gonna have a fair. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Why are the Cobra Kai fans obsessed with relationship drama? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know if you ever seen Roadhouse. No, I've never heard of it. But if you have, imagine what would happen if Kreese fought Dalton. I don't know who that is. You mean Andy Dalton? I don't know. Original Roadhouse, to be precise. I've never heard of it. I'm sorry. Remember Amanda? Yeah. What the frick? Amanda's more like a mother to Johnny, if I'm being honest.
I know.
Another one was Tori sleeping with Robbie. Yeah, like that
Or
car
like-
scene in season
like-
4. I'm like,
Yeah.
it was just a kiss. They did not do anything. It was just a kiss.
Right. Or to answer this, you said Amanda was more like Johnny's mother, or his really beautiful younger sister.
Yeah, probably. Dalton was Patrick Swayze's character in Roadhouse. I've never watched Roadhouse. I've never heard of it, so I apologize. You think we'll see Silver versus Kreese in part 2? I think it's very possible. I could see it. I could see it, especially if Silver does have like an ownership thing with Iron Dragons, and like he plans out, like he has a plan for Zara to injure Tori. Then I could see it for sure. But yeah, more likely part 3. I think that's something that they would save for like the big finale. Sam sleeping with Miguel. Oh my gosh, bro. Like, bro, Daniel would freaking kill Miguel. Like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, homeless Lynn is Betsy theory, bro. I remember that. Me and Tristan were on that live. It was so freaking awkward. We're just like, we heard that guy say that, and we're like, what the frick do we do? Like, that theory was really dumb, but we don't want to get kicked off the stream.
Oh, yeah. And then Hawk was a spy for Cobra Kai.
Oh yeah, I remember Jacob's video on that. One of
Oh,
one of
yeah.
his most legendary
Cobra Kai.
videos.
Hawk's a spy for Cobra Kai.
Yeah, that was one of his most legendary videos.
I know.
Yeah, people thought Mike Barnes was Tori's dad. Well, I did think that at one point. I'm not gonna hide my guilt for that. I am guilty of that. I thought it made sense at one point because both were, had similar tempers, similar behavior, and similar fighting style. So I'm like, oh, it could be possible. But then after a while, I'm like, nah, they don't really need to do that.
No, I mean, I honestly thought it could be a possibility. But I was like you like you, CKW. I thought, no, I don't need to do that. But I will throw them a bone if they do.
Yeah, Miguel's father. I remember that. Oh my god, Terry Silver's Miguel's dad. Oh my gosh,
Miguel's father is Ned from the next Karate Kid.
God, that guy.
Oh
my
crap.
God. I couldn't stand him.
You got to go back on Karate's channel. Like this was years ago, because he thought because he thought Terry Silver's wine glass said something like Diaz or Carmen or whatever, but it said he thought it said Carmen, but it said Cayman. And like he made a video saying like, guys, Terry Silver's Miguel's dad. And then like the comments are hilarious.
Wow. I think didn't he say like defending himself by saying that he was joking when he said that?
I don't know, but everyone is a spy and everyone is related. Yeah. Dutch fathers, Tory theory. Well, R.I.P. to Dutch.
Oh yeah.
Hector will fight Yaya. That's his theory for sure. Yeah, that's Karate's favorite theory.
Yep.
The best theory right now is Hector having his own dojo in the Sekai Taikai. Yeah, Iron Dragons doesn't stand a chance against Hector's Mexican dojo. People thought Miguel's dad was someone named Bruno. There is a Mexican dojo at the Turbines. Yeah, it's a perfect way to bring Hector back. You just have him as the owner of that dojo.
Yeah.
Like he has an ownership stake, and he like walks over to Miguel. Hey, Miguel, this is my dojo.
Want to join?
Oh, dude, I remember that.
Oh.
Freaking, oh my gosh, bro. Like, what the frick? Like, people are obsessed with that theory. I don't understand it. It wasn't just Tori either. It was Sam getting, pregnant by Miguel. I'm like, they're teenagers. This is a karate show. They're not doing that crap.
No.
This ain't freaking Teen Mom on MTV or whatever it was on.
I know this is not.
Gotta
this
laugh
is
so
not
hard.
American Girl.
Hector shows up on the Sekai Taikai. Oh my god.
Oh, imagine this.
I mean,
Imagine if Hector
yes.
shows up at the Sekai Taikai and looks at Miguel and says, "Hello, son."
Oh my gosh. I mean,
Yeah.
Chris and Kim don't stand a chance against Hector because Hector's like the infinite boss.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's gonna win the whole thing. He's gonna make $1 billion, over $1 billion.
Yep.
I'm gonna spam Cardi's Instagram if Hector shows up. Please do.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that'd be so funny.
I think we all will.
Maybe that's why Miguel's crying because he found out Hector owns a Mexican dojo. Yeah.
So does anyone have any good any interesting theories after seeing this trailer?
Kreese brought the blade with him from Kim Sung Young. That's interesting. And I saw this on Chosen Ones Live earlier. It's a few hours ago. Airport security must suck if they let him carry that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not gonna lie. That scene where Quan flirts with Tori gives me flashbacks of Kyler already. Yeah, but Quan has more aura than Kyler does.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really think about it, the tournament is going to be televised all over the world, and Hector loves organized fighting and keeps tabs on fighters worldwide and the Mexican dojo. That's what I'm saying. He pays attention to all the big major fights. So don't you think it makes sense if he has the TV on at a Mexican bar with his buddies and they're watching the tournament? They're like, "Oh, what is this? This is new." Like, yeah, there's a Sensei's division. A lot of people have been talking about that for a while. We'll see if it actually is true or not.
Yep.
I hope so. I hope there is a
You know, with this
bracket.
trailer, something else too is that CVO is 100% certain that all the leaks that he saw, or most of them, are like true.
I mean, he's not the most accurate. He's not a very accurate source. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
I mean, what do you think, Underground? About he thinks that it's possible he thinks that they could be like Chris Quan could be killed in this tournament.
Nah,
Now
I
that
don't
he's
think
seen
so.
the knife.
No.
Yeah.
Get killed?
No, I don't. No, I don't think Quan is going to be killed.
Oh yeah, I heard of that earlier today. I'm like, by who?
Hurt badly, yeah, but killed,
Yeah.
no.
I think
No.
Robbie. I think Robbie will beat him pretty badly because Robbie's gonna be using some anger.
Yep.
Because Quan's really gonna be pushing him, like he's really gonna be pushing his buttons. And I think Robbie's gonna snap.
Yeah.
I did not see Watch
actually,
Parties live,
shows.
but Hayden and
Definitely
Watch Parties
shows.
live chat pretty much debunked a Sensei's bracket. Okay, so probably means we're not getting one, but that's okay. You think Terry could set Miyagi-Do on fire and ending part 2? That theory has been going around since season 3, really. Of like, oh, Miyagi-Do up in flames. Yeah, don't believe the leaks, guys. Just gotta wait until the show comes out. Miguel is crying because he has to fight Hector the Sekai Taikai. Or Hector fought Yaya. I don't know.
But yeah, I don't think he's gonna die.
Yeah, I'm like how's he gonna die? Like I don't get that. I know Daniel said or not Daniel, excuse me. Ralph Macchio, people keep telling me that Quan's arc wraps up in part 2, so I guess, we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah, but yeah, that could mean different things.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Heard that Quan's last episode is episode 10. Yeah. Do you guys think someone's dying in part 2? I don't think so.
No.
I
But they could be near death. They could be near death.
Yeah, it could be a near death thing, but I don't think they're gonna kill anybody off.
Yeah.
The only person I
If
see
anything.
them killing off is Kreese, and I don't see that happening until part 3. if they do decide to go that route. What if Quan actually does actually die though? What would be your reaction? I mean, it depends on how it's done. It's got to make sense, you know. I'm wondering
Yeah,
what are they
it
going to
has-
do for 5 episodes in part 3 and Saga Taika ends in part 2. Epilogue stuff, you know, just
Yeah.
wrapping up all the characters.
Something else too.
And that's
Like-
what's great about. That's what I like about part 3 is we pretty much know nothing about it.
Nope.
So we actually get some mystery there.
Yeah. Yeah, because part 2, we pretty much know it's going to be centered around the tournament.
Yeah.
Something else too. I think what Daniel's going to be very worried about, like not just all Miyagi though, but especially Sam, because he sees the bloodstains on Mr. Miyagi's headband. So he does not want Sam to get that hurt at the tournament. So if Kreese like says something to Daniel's, like threatening to have Cobra Kai hurt Sam, like what if that's what that ambush was? You know, like Kreese sending Cobra Kai after Sam to gang assault her.
Possible.
Maybe. But would they show it, Axel? Would they show the background? I know they might show the background characters getting seriously hurt, but would they show them dying?
Don't think any main character will die, but some background characters. What's the point, though?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Do you think Terry would be on part 2 poster? I mean, I think they want to keep him a surprise, though. I think Kreese and Silver die because they already went to jail, so them going back to jail would be kind of weird.
Yeah. And clearly getting out of jail is no problem for either of them.
Yeah, so I think they have to die at this point. I think Barnes is right, dude. Because I don't see them riding off into the sunset. Most likely, Seikai Taikai death will be someone in a flashback scene. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And when Hayden said, like, oh, there's 3 deaths in season 3, they weren't important at all. They were 2 people in the Kreese flashbacks, and it was Clarence.
Yeah. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know Hayden said no, they're like basically debunked a sensei bracket, but how do you know it's it's actually true? Like, he has been known to skirt around the truth.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, we all do, Axel.
You think we'll see a flashback episode of a young Mr. Miyagi fighting Seikai Taikai ends? I don't think we need a whole episode of it, but a few flashbacks of Mr. Miyagi in the Seikai Taikai, I wouldn't mind that. My bad, stupid autocorrect. All good, man. So there was a sensei bracket. They would have had the senseis fight in season 5. They only evaluated students. Yeah, that's a big thing that people forget to realize.
Yeah. Yeah. But what if it's new, though? What if it's new?
They could do that.
What if it's something that they just added? Because I mean, I thought that too, because if Mike Barnes was, because when Mike Barnes was training the students, he would have mentioned. I mean, I would think Mike Barnes would mention it. He's like, there's going to be a sensei's division too.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. Is like, what if it's new? What if it's just been? What if it's been added?
Ooh, what if Silver pays them to
Yeah,
make the
that's what I
Simpsons
mean.
bracket? Comes out of nowhere and's like, "Hey, Danny boy, I rigged this whole thing again." I think Mike Barnes will show up in part 3 to fight Silver or Kreese. I think Silver would win, but I think Barnes could beat Kreese though. He's too old. Kreese is just too old. He's too slow. Silver's got a lot more in the tank, but Kreese is just way too old. He's just too slow. I mean, I think Underground can beat Kreese. I'm not even joking on that one.
Yeah. Yep.
No. Oh, Kreese will kick my ass.
He's old.
Yeah.
He's an old motherfucker. He's slow.
Whose butt do you think I could? Whose butt do you think I could kick? And
Devins.
and Devins.
Devins, yeah.
Devins.
Which
Devins,
sensei's butt?
Pipers.
Which sensei's butt do you think I could kick?
Oh, damn.
Kim's.
Kim's. Yeah, I would say CKW. If I could pick a sensei that you could whose butt you could kick, I would say actually Silver's or Master and Master Kim's.
I think. Okay, I already read that one.
I think you could.
Are they
kick
really going to have
Master
Silver bribe
Kim's butt.
officials in another tournament? I swear if they do that again, bro,
I
I'm going to
know.
lose my mind.
I know. I will too. It's like if they have a bribe another ref, I swear.
Oh my gosh, bro. I feel like Silver's role will be him hiding in the shadows while doing business. Yeah, he's gonna be doing business decisions. He's gonna be making business decisions. I'm glad they put the Karate Kid movies back on Netflix. Finally, I hate it when they take those off. But they, of course, you
Yeah,
keep
they'll take 'em off again.
the worst one out of all of them, the next Karate Kid, of course.
Well,
But
I wouldn't say it was the worst one out of all of them, because, well, I mean, Hilary Swank and Pat Morita are in it, so I wouldn't
glad
say
they
it was the
put.
worst.
Okay, I already read that one.
So I wouldn't
Round
say it was the
table.
worst.
He's only making them at a sensei bracket. It's nothing too big. I mean, Johnny's too good though. Like, yeah, like he's. I mean, you know, he's a bit reckless, but that's what's scary about him. So
Yep.
I just don't see that happening. We know Silver's at the Saigo Taikai. Yeah, I mean, that was his dream to get Cobra Kai in there. Think he will in the shadows while doing business. Yeah, like I said, he's making business decisions. Next
Yep.
Karate Kid will be better than Karate Kid Legends. Yes. Oh my gosh. Don't even get me started with that shit show movie. Out of the 3 Karate Kid movies, which one is your favorite? Well, obviously, the original, 84.
Yeah.
Karate
The
Kid is my
original
number
for
one
me too.
favorite. 84 is
Yeah.
my favorite out of the movies. Second favorite is Karate Kid 3, mainly because of Terry Silver and Mike Barnes. And then Karate Kid 2, which Karate Kid 2 and Karate Kid 3 for me are actually pretty close because, you know, I like different things about them. I think it's pretty close, but obviously the original is way better than all of them. Don't overthink it.
Yep.
Okay, I already read the other ones. Silver being in season 4, season 5 makes Karate Kid 3 even better. Yeah, they amplify that movie and make it look better because of the story they give Silver in the show, because it helps you understand why he was acting the way he was, you know? You guys feel like Johnny in part 2 will be better than how he was acting in part 1? I hope so, because he was acting like a moron in part 1.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I was just thinking, like, I wouldn't mind seeing something that we've lacked since season 4, I wouldn't mind seeing some one-on-one bonding moments between Johnny and Sam again, like especially after
Yeah, I'd
what
love that.
happened in episode 5, especially after what happened in episode 5. Um, like where Johnny kept pushing Tori to fight Sam, like even Sam wasn't like comfortable with the idea. Um, after she just found out that she lost her mom.
Yeah, I mean, before
Um,
that, Sam was okay to keep going, but after she found out what happened, she's like, "Yeah, we shouldn't do this."
yeah, exactly.
But Tori wasn't having it, so you know.
Yeah. I
First
think
one and third one are my favorites. The second one is good, but I enjoy 1 and 3 a lot more. Yeah, same man.
what do you think of that dialogue that Sam had in the trailer? Like Tori joined the other side, but we can't let her get into our heads like this. Like, what do you think? Like, what do you think of that dialogue, and what do you think like it meant?
It is interesting. I do think Sam is affected by it because they were finally in a good place with each other. They were making good strides. They were making progress, and then like a tragedy happens, and then she just goes ahead and joins the other side. And you know, if Sam is upset about it, then I really don't blame her. Because
Yeah.
like, yeah, I feel bad for Tori because you never want to see someone lose a parent, but at the same time, that doesn't excuse her making a bad choice. And
No.
you know, it is what it is, and Tori's gonna have to deal with severe consequences, unfortunately. Um, really, really sucks, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, I'm a fan. I can't do anything about it. I just have to sit
Yeah.
and watch the chaos unfold. Um,
Yep.
but
Yeah.
yeah, but fortunately, we're just gonna have to see Sam cook Tori for breakfast, lunch, and dinner again. So
Yep.
it is what it is.
Now, yeah. Now, also too, like I also think, like for me, she's also like talking like a team captain as well.
Yeah, and I
Like
like that. She could be taking on the leadership role because everyone else is so off balance. Because you have Miguel, who's his focus, like he wants to get into Stanford. That's why he wanted the captain's position. You have Robbie getting the captain's position, but Tori's on the other side, and you have Quan, who's probably going to be messing with his head 24/7. And then Eli and Dimitri are not in a good place at all. Like Dimitri didn't even congratulate Eli for getting on the team. Dimitri, it looked like he didn't even care. Like, and then you have
Yeah.
Devin potentially dealing with guilt that she cheated, who she shouldn't even be there. She was only there because she cheated. Sam's really the only one that's balanced, and she's gonna have to take the leadership role, and I like it.
Yeah, I do. I do too. And I also agree with what Karate said. We need season 3. We need season 3 back of Sam, that season 3 version of version of Sam back. And I think we're going to get it in part 2.
Yeah,
I think
look
we're
at
going to
it.
get it.
Sam is the perfect veteran for this Miyagi-Do team. She
Yeah.
has a ton of experience. She's been doing karate since she was little. She's very smart. She knows she has good offense and defense now because of Johnny.
Yeah.
I think she has some of the best defense in the show, other than Robbie.
Yep.
Her offense is good. So she's a great all-around fighter, and she has the experience. And
Yep.
she's going to offer them veteran leadership that they desperately need.
Yeah. And something else too, like I'm going to be honest, as a character, I'm just speaking as a character. I do want Tori to win. I'm not against her winning, but for the story, for I don't want her winning in Cobra Kai. Not under these circumstances. Like I hope Sam does beat her if she stays in Cobra Kai in Sekateka. I really do. Like, she can't win under like they already had her winning they already had Tori winning as Cobra Kai in in season 4. Yes, I get it was bribed, so it's not really counting and blah 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 blah. But we saw the consequences of her. She saw firsthand the consequences of her winning as Cobra Kai. It didn't bring her the joy. It didn't bring her the joy that she thought she would get by winning. By winning, but while being a part of that dojo. So, like, I don't think her wins her win's not in Cobra Kai. It just isn't. If she's gonna get a win, it's gonna be out of that dojo. It's not gonna be in that dojo. Like, and I hope Sam does does really serve her breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like, because Tori is gonna because I'm telling you right now, like, as much as I don't want to see another Sam and Tori fight, I think this one's going to be different because we've seen the levels now that, like, Tori's literally kicking somebody so hard that blood is spewing out of their mouth.
Yeah,
And
more emotional value.
Yeah, so I think, like, this is why I think that, like, when Sam goes on the mat to fight Tori, she's going to be fighting for, even if it means she has to fight against. Because sometimes that's what you have to do in order to do what is right for everyone. You have to fight for, even if it means fighting against. And as much as as angry as she is at Tori, she's going to be fighting for Tori, even if it means fighting against her on the mat.
Yeah.
And I know people are biting my. I saw on the chat yesterday, Underground.
Yeah.
Where somebody wrote in the comments, Melissa Paz crybaby or something.
Oh, what the hell is
Don't
wrong?
even get me started on that.
It is just a show. Oh my gosh, it is not that serious.
I know.
Y'all are acting like it's NFL or something. Like, Jesus.
I'm gonna be dead straight honest with you. Really, like, as much as I'm looking forward to seeing who wins the Sekai Tekai, I'm far more invested in each and every single one of these characters' arcs and where their journey is going to lead them in this part 2 than I am in them winning the tournament. Yes, it's going to be great to see whichever characters get the final win for their dojo. It's going to be great, but I'm far more invested in their arcs and their journeys, like Sam's and Tori's and Robbie's and Daniel's and Johnny's and Miguel's, than I am seeing which one of them wins the tournament, you know what I mean? Like, if you had to take your pick, what are you far more invested in, their arcs or them winning which one of them is winning the Sekai Tekai?
And the tournaments are cool, but I'm more invested in the arcs, if anything, because I like a good story.
Yeah, that's
both.
what I'm more invested in. What?
I'm both. Honestly, I'm both. I want to see who wins and their arcs in part 2 and 3.
Which I could see. But for me, it's like, if you spend so much time focusing on the tournament, you're going to lose sight of what actually is important in the show. Because it was never the tournament that held the value. It was always the characters and their stories.
I see that. Yeah, I see it. And I see what you mean too.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. I want to see who wins the Sekateka. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm more invested in each and every one of their arcs, where it's going to lead. And like I said, I still think Sam and Robbie are going to be the winners. But I'm more interested in their arcs. Same with Miguel. And honestly, too, if I'm being real,
Okay.
I think it's going to be because of Hawk, because of Hawk, Miguel, and Tori, even though she's on the other side, that Sam and Robbie win it. Like, it's going to be because of them. They want it to, in a sense, they want it together. Just like what Jacob said, they win it together. They all win it together. It's not like the All Valley where it's just one person that brings it all home. It's going to be all of them. Yes, the captains are the ones that score, that may score the final round, but it's going to be the whole team, the whole team that gets them the win. Because there are going to be other things that count too, that count just as much, that count just as much or even more than the final round. And that's going to be because of Miguel, Hawk, and again, even though she's on the other side, Tori as well. And sometimes them not getting also too, what people need to realize is that sometimes for a lot of characters, them not necessarily getting them getting the win that you want them to get isn't an ending. It actually opens up a new beginning for them. Because think about it. There's a part 3.
Yeah.
It doesn't end at part 2.
Exactly.
And I know CVO and I get into arguments about this all the time. I know you've heard us Underground, right?
Yeah. Sadly.
We've gotten into arguments.
He argues with everybody. It's
What?
not. He argues with everybody.
No. Yeah, no. I'm talking about when we do streams together. He and I argue back and forth because we argued about Sam and Tori for a long time. So I said, I just want Tori to win, and which I get. Like, as a character, I want her to win too.
He used to hate Tori. Like, he would just go after me for liking Tori in our old group chat. I'm like, bro, it's just a show. Relax.
Right, yeah, and
like, he would go after me for liking Tori. Like, what the frick is wrong with you? She's a psycho.
I mean, I get why. He's even admitted to not liking Tori, but I get why he wants her to win. As a character, I want her to win too, but not under these circumstances. Like, she put passion over principle, and she backstabbed her friends. And if she wins, it's like sending the message that you can do all of those things and get a trophy at the end or whatever. And I love Sam as a character too. I really do. And I love both Sam and Tori as characters for different reasons. But as far as who wins, given how part 1 ended, I feel it's going to be more Sam, because I feel like we're going to see a side of Sam we haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah.
And I've said this before, and I've said this many times, and everybody a lot of people doubted me. It was like, oh, well, she hasn't been all that interesting, and since season 3, she didn't really have that great of an arc. It's like, I know, but see, the thing of it is, though, the reason they did that was so that the reason why her best arc was in season 3, and then they kind of like pushed her back in season 4 and even in season 5 a little bit, although she did do a little bit better in season 5 than she did in season 4. And didn't really have an arc at all. I mean, she had great growth and maturity in part 1, but she didn't really have an arc. Is because they're setting for they are setting up for her to have a great arc in part 2. Sometimes you have to push a character back in order to make room for other characters to grow, so that when at the right place and time, when the right place and time comes, that character that character that you pushed back for so many seasons, to the point where you're not even sure if you still like them, or if they're even that important of a character anymore, has one of the best arcs that in the show, and it's at the right place and time for it, to where it makes sense. And that's where I think Sam and Robbie are going to be in part 2.
Yeah. All right, let's
Sorry
catch
if I
up with the
talked a little
chat.
bit.
No
Sorry
worries.
if I talked a little bit too much on that.
So
You're fine.
round table. Cobra Kai definitely made both Karate Kid 2 and Karate Kid 3 quite a bit better. Yeah. Venom 3 has 39%. Damn, oh my gosh. Sony just taking. That's why I hate Sony. Fuck PlayStation. Xbox is better.
Yeah.
Sony's taking big L's. Silver and Karate Kid 3. One hell of a drug. Yep. Well, if Johnny's going to be an ex-degenerate in episode 15, and he was still a degenerate in part 1, he has to make some change from episode 6 to 15. Yeah, I ever see serious change. I think that crazy Silver we saw in Karate Kid 3 will return, but even worse. I mean, it kind of already has, but I do have to go, but great stream. All right, have a good night, Axel.
I have to go too.
All
This
right.
is really good. Sorry if I talk too much, CKW.
That's right.
No
But
problem.
let me know if I ever do, and just tell me to shut up.
You're good.
Because I really love doing these streams with you. Like, I really learn a lot from you, CKW. I really do. Like in every stream, like especially last stream. Like it's like you were like my teacher for the sports, you know?
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Like,
that
I never really had it
football
like an interest. Yeah, I never really had like an interest to learn about it until I was on your stream last week. You know, then I started,
Yeah.
like I figured you guys, like, if you wanted to do that, CKW, like, I would so be interested in still joining and just learning from you. Yeah,
Awesome.
it's like you could be like my my coach. Yeah. All right. So I just wanted to let you know, like, I appreciate you letting me co-pilot your streams, Captain.
Yeah, no problem.
Captain World. Captain World. You should make that your hashtag.
Oh my gosh.
CKW Captain World. Yeah. Yep. All right.
All right. Good night,
I'll see you
Fancast.
later. Yeah. I'll see you later. Will you be on like Instagram tomorrow, CKW?
I don't have a phone right now, so I use it on my laptop. So I'll try to check it. Right now and then.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, you don't have a phone anymore?
Nope, it is freaking busted.
Oh. When are you gonna get a new one?
Oh, I don't know. Whenever I can afford one, I guess. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't
Phones
mean
are
to like
expensive now.
touch.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I didn't mean to touch on a personal nerve. Sorry about that.
that's all right.
All right. Well, I hope you get a new one soon. All right.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. Well, I'll see you guys later. Okay. I'll see you. See
right.
you on. Hey, feel free to stop. Hey, CKW. Feel free to stop by on Jedi Joey's live stream tomorrow, and I will see you underground on there. Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
All right. Bye. Have a
All
great
right,
night.
bye.
Good night,
You
everyone.
too.
Yes.
Wish they would stop hiding Silver. Like we all know, he's coming back. Gotta be patient, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he got a lot of shine in season 4 and season 5, so I kind of understand why they're keeping him hidden, but we obviously want to see him. Just don't understand why people think Silver wouldn't come back. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, but just 23 more days to go. I head out. You guys have a good night. Should get an iPhone. I know they're expensive. They're really good. I don't like Apple though. I don't like Apple. I'm not a fan of Apple.
I think Julie will show up in part 3 at the end of.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm testing for my green belt in Kung Fu on Monday. Congrats,
nice.
man. Good luck.
Nice.
That's really awesome. Yeah, I messed this. Head out. You guys have a good night. Have a good night, Mr. Cobra Kai rapper from 2000s.
Yeah. Part 2 is gonna be insane. I can already tell.
Yeah, I mean, tournament looks tense, man.
Yeah.
Part 3 will come out in February or January. The rumor is February. I know Cobra Kai Nation found on the Tadum event that it said February 13th, 2025, which I don't know if that's a glitch or if it's a leak on there, but I know the rumor is February, according to Tadum and what's on Netflix. I hope they're at least 35 to 40 minutes long. I hope so, Caleb. Because part one was just too quick. Like, they're like, the average was like 30 minutes. Like part two's focused on the Saikai Taikai. They got to be like 35 plus minutes long. Hope they're longer than part one episodes, because part one episodes just weren't long enough. But obviously part one's the setup. Part two is like the middle, the climax, and then part three is going to be the aftermath. It's a simple 3-act structure. Yeah, I mean, think I got up at like 8 in the morning Mountain Standard Time to watch it, and I finished it by like 11 or 12 o'clock, and I had to get through that first so I can watch the boys finale, because that was the same day. So that was a crazy day.
Yeah, I finished watching part one by 7.
Oh wow.
And after that, I was tired.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, I know a lot of people like to watch it at nighttime, like right when it drops out. What I like to do is like I'll watch like one episode to like just get a taste of it, and then I save it for the morning, and I rewatch the episode that I'd already watched to jog my memory, and then watch it, and then just watch it with the rest. But yeah. Let's see. Comes out 2 a.m. in my time zone. I used to live on the East Coast, so it wouldn't come out until 3 a.m. for me. But I moved over to the West Coast, so I'm in Mountain Standard Time. So it comes out at 12 a.m. for me.
Yeah, it does.
I was like, yay! I don't have to wait until 3 a.m. anymore. All right. Forgot to do this last week. But I'm going to do my weekly football picks. Thank God it comes out on Friday. Yeah, because I thought it was weird when it came out on a Thursday because I'm so used to it coming out on a Friday. But Week 8 NFL picks.
Okay.
Starting off with Thursday night football. Real close to the standings. So over in the NFC, got the Lions and the Vikings tied for first place. Green Bay at 5-2, the Bears at 4-2. Go at the NFC East, the Commanders shocking the league, 5-2, first in their division. Eagles 4-2, second. The Cowboys 3-3, the Giants 2-5, and then the NFC West, the Seahawks 4-3, the Cardinals and the Niners
Oh my
3-4.
God, the Cardinals. Oh my
The
God.
Rams 2-4. Rams are looking like they're going to be sellers because they're willing to trade Cooper Kupp, and there's rumors of them trading Stafford to the Giants or the Vikings. I wouldn't do it if I'm the Vikings because you got Sam Darnold, and Sam Darnold's established like a culture there and lots of hype there. But Falcons and Bucks at 4-3. I do think Falcons are going to win the division because the Bucks don't have Chris Godwin for the rest of the year. I don't know why they kept him in the game. You should have taken him out, and now you don't have him for the rest of the year. So that really sucks. Saints, after starting out 2-0, have lost 5 straight games, and they're in negative cap space. But I can't even imagine being a Panthers fan. Oh my gosh, 1-6, and yeah, it's just not good for them. Then we go to the AFC, the West. The Chiefs, despite their offense playing poorly, despite Mahomes performing poorly, with 8 interceptions and having only one more touchdown than Drake May, they're still 6-0. Their defense is bailing them out as usual. Then the Broncos, surprisingly, second at 4-3. Their defense is pretty good. Chargers at 3-3. They should have beaten the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Herbert was making great throws, but
Yeah, he
his
was
receivers
actually.
his receivers just couldn't hang on the ball. They got to get him an elite playmaking wide receiver one. Because I like the Chargers. I like what they're building over there. Just please do not waste Justin Herbert's prime, please. And then the Raiders at last 2-5. They got rid of Devontae Adams. He did not want to be there anymore. So then AFC South, the Texans pretty much owning that division, 5-2. They lost to Green Bay this past week. Colts 4-3. They should sit Richardson behind Flacco because Richardson cannot complete passes, and he's way too hectic in the pocket. Like he runs around way too much. And then Jaguars at 2-5. I thought they'd be a little bit better because I thought they made decent moves in the offseason, but Doug Peterson's an idiot. So, and the Titans at 1-5, who just traded away DeAndre Hopkins to the Chiefs. They're going to be sellers. They also traded Ernest Jones to the Seahawks, so they're definitely going to be selling at the deadline. And then the Ravens, after starting out 0-2, have won 5 straight. The Steelers playing amazing. Russell Wilson, man, just absolutely dominated the Jets in the second half. Holy moly. Bengals, they've won two games in a row. It's looking like their season's going to turn around in a positive way. 1-6. Deshaun Watson tears his ACL. He's done for the year. Most likely, this is probably the end of his career because nobody likes him. Then the AFC East, the Buffalo Bills at 5-2. They just got Amari Cooper, huge pickup for them. The Dolphins at 2-4. They're getting Tua back this week against the Cardinals. Jets at 2-5. They got Devontae Adams. It's not looking good there. And then my New England Patriots at 1-6 have lost 6 straight games in a row. So much
Yeah.
drama with the team. You have Gerard
Yeah,
Mayo
I
calling
was
the
surprised. I was surprised
You have Mayo calling his
because
players soft, and you have Belichick calling them out saying, no, they're not soft. I've coached them myself. They're not soft. You're not doing your job right. Yada, yada, yada. And there's reports coming out that Gerard Mayo could be fired just after one season. The players hate him. Yeah, no, it's not looking good. So, I mean, I said it before and I'll say it again. You should have hired Mike Vrabel when you had the chance. You should have at least tried to hire Brian Flores because he's a New England guy. He's a defensive coordinator for the Vikings. He was on the Patriots coaching staff for years. And he was a head coach of the Dolphins. They got rid of him because he didn't think Tua was the guy. And he was right. Tua's not the guy. But they didn't listen to him.
yeah,
He's a brilliant
yeah,
offensive coach. And, he has some offense. He knows a little bit of offense. He knows that, Tua's not the guy. So I think he'd be perfect for the culture.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
not only
it takes
does
time for the Patriots.
not only does our offense suck, our defense sucks now all of a sudden. So now you're in a really bad situation. But anyway, let's get to the picks. Thursday night football. I got the Vikings beating the Rams. The Rams, they're just too injured. They are getting Cooper Kupp back, but they are going to be without Puka still. They're looking to sell at the deadline is what it looks like. And the Vikings, their only loss was a field goal at the end. The Vikings have been the best team all year. I don't care what anybody says. Vikings have been so good. Sam Darnold's been great. Justin Jefferson's amazing. Addison's a solid wide receiver as well. Should get TJ Hawkinson back at some point. And then their defense, like I just said with Brian Flores, their defense is phenomenal. Got the Vikings winning this game. Now, I was going to pick the Bucs before those injuries, but since the Falcons won the last game, but got to go the Falcons, man. Falcons have been pretty good. They had a rough game against the Seahawks. But if you actually watch the game, it was actually fairly competitive for the most part. But Seahawks got some points in garbage time. Then we got hopefully Caleb Williams versus Jaden Daniels. I hope Daniels plays. I hope that injury wasn't too serious, but I think it'll be close. But I got the Bears winning. The Bears defense is just way better than the Commanders defense is. And Daniels is the reason that the Commanders are winning games. They were dead last in the division last year, and now all of a sudden they're first. I think coaching has something to do with that as well. I think Dan Quinn's done a good job. I think Cliff Kingsbury's been a great offensive play caller for them. But next we got Sunday Night Football, Niners versus Cowboys. Despite the Niners being banged up with injuries, they own the Cowboys, and the Cowboys are just not very good. I mean, they got blown out 47-9 at home on Jerry Jones's birthday. It's not going to be a good day for them. I think hopefully Devo should be good. I think Kittle will be fine. Ayuk's done for the year, torn Achilles. And then they have some other defensive pieces, so they should be able to beat the Cowboys still because Cowboys have no running game whatsoever. And Dak relies on CD, and when CD's not open, he can't throw to anybody, so he just throws an interception. So Jags versus Green Bay. Gotta take Green Bay here. Jaguars defense is not good, and then their offense just isn't that great either. Let's say score probably 31-24. I would say 37-24, something like that. Got the Dolphins versus the Cardinals. Now, They are getting Tua back, but it's his first game back since the concussion. I'm going for the upset. I'm going to take the Cardinals over the
Oh
Dolphins.
my God, the Cardinals.
I'm going for the upset. I think it'll be a close game, but the Dolphins' defensive line isn't very good. They can't stop the run very well. And James Conner is a really good running back. And, the corners are old and not that good.
True. Yeah, true.
But, Marvin Harrison's kind of been disappointing, but I don't think it's really his fault because they're not using him enough. It's weird. Like when he's wide open, they don't throw him the ball, but when he's in triple coverage, they throw him the ball. It makes no sense. But I got Cardinals with the upset. Got the Lions absolutely destroying the Titans. The Titans are just not good. Say like 41-10 or something like that. I don't really need to explain more. Got Bills beating the Seahawks. Probably like 27-20. I think it'll be decent scoring. Got Chargers beating the Saints. The Saints are just absolutely terrible. Just absolutely terrible. Their defense is atrocious. I'd say 31-14 probably. Got Broncos beating the Panthers. Bryce Young is the starter once again because Andy Dalton got into a car crash. So prayers out to him. But the Broncos defense should be able to shut down the Panthers. It's not gonna be a fun day. Probably one of my favorite matchups going into this week. Bengals versus the Eagles. I love the Bengals. The Eagles are not very good. I don't think they're a serious threat in the East, or in the NFL in general. I think it'll be close though because the Bengals defense isn't very good, but I'm taking the Bengals.
The Eagles
in this
are
one.
4-3.
4-3. So then we got Texans versus the Colts. Texans won a close game last time. This is a week 1 rematch.
Yeah.
Colts defense is very good, and Richardson's been really disappointing. I got Texans winning this one. Then we got Ravens versus Browns. I'm probably going to start Jameis Winston, but still got Ravens winning this game. They've won 5 in a row. They've been red hot, so go. We got my Patriots versus Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams, and the Jets. Got to go to the Jets here. Yeah, there's a lot of drama going on with the Jets, but they need this one badly, and there's even more drama going on with New England. So I got Jets winning this one. Probably like 30-13, probably. And Chiefs get another win. They go 7-0. Oh my gosh, bro. I mean, the Raiders are bad, so. And then Monday Night Football, got Steelers beating the Giants. The Steelers defense is too good, and the Giants don't have Andrew Thomas. Yeah, those are my predictions for this week. Then I'll talk a little bit about NBA as well, because that just started up.
Yeah.
So we had a few games tonight. I had a good night last night, and Noah did not have a so good night last night. My Celtics absolutely dominated the New York Knicks, the fraudulent Knicks. And his Timberwolves lost to the Lakers.
Oh, wow.
Cruddy did not, because Cruddy likes New York as well. So Cruddy did not have a good night last night. Oh my gosh.
Damn.
Hey, what's up, Kyman Bell? I know season 6 is the last season due, but I just want to say if we were to have a season 7, there will be more new characters, but not going to have it because season 6. I do not want there to be a season 7, especially after part 1, but but they could do like a season 7 like 10 years down the line, and when you have the main teams at adult age. I wouldn't mind that. They could do that if they wanted to, because they already passed down the legacy. But I'll do some NBA predictions up until next Wednesday. It's not what I meant to click. Hit the button. Okay, there we go. But yeah, my Celtics, it was ridiculous. 29 made threes, tying a record. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, I'm like, we've never made this many threes in a game. I was like, what am I watching? And then, of course, Noah did not have a good night with his Timberwolves, but the Pacers beat the Pistons.
Bucks won? Okay.
Well, Sixers don't have Embiid and Paul George, so I expected that to happen. But Pacers beat the Pistons, no surprise there. Pistons were the worst team in the league last year. Halliburton 15, 20 for Turner, 19 for Siakam. Don't know why Matherin's coming off the bench instead of Naismith. Makes no sense to me, but whatever. And they did not use Jarris Walker. Okay. And Pistons, Kate Cunningham, 28 points per game. He is by far their best player. Duran with a double-double, 13 points, 13 rebounds. Ivy put up 17 points. Not bad. Then Ron Holland, their rookie, played all right, I guess. But my second favorite team, the Orlando Magic. A lot of people are sleeping on the Magic. They're going to make some noise this year. Paolo Banchero, 31 minutes, 11 rebounds, 33 points. I have never seen so much disrespect for a first overall pick who won Rookie of the Year, who made an All-Star game, and led his team to a Game 7 of the playoffs with no playoff experience whatsoever. He is the youngest player since LeBron James to score over 30 points in a playoff game, in a Game 7 in general. Like, he's really good. He's going to win an MVP at some point. Wagner, 23 points. 11 points for Suggs, who they just paid him a pretty big extension. So I like what they're doing. They're keeping their guys long-term. They're building up their core. Love what the Magic are building. And then the Heat, Jimmy Butler with 3 points. 26 minutes. Oh, my God. Now, I don't know if he got injured, so maybe that's why. I don't know. But 15 for Jovic, only 9 from Bam, 19 for Scary Terry, 14 from Tyler Hero, and then their bench just couldn't do anything. But absolute domination for the Orlando Magic. Love to see it. I hate the Heat, and I love the Magic, so it works out, perfect for me. Cavs dominate the Raptors. I'm not really surprised by that. Raptors are not very good. They're a rebuilding team. Donovan Mitchell, 21 points. Garland was 7. 25 from Mobley, 8 rebounds. 19 from LeVert off the bench. Coro didn't really do anything. Raptors, Scotty Barnes, only 9 points. Really? Grady had 16, quickly had 13. But, yeah. Raptors wore their throwback jerseys, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
Then the Hawks beating the Nets by 4 points. Brickleberry Simmons played. Wow. 24 minutes, 5 rebounds, 8 assists, 6 points. Yeah, he's just not good anymore. Cam Thomas, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 36 points. Yeah, this guy's going to average 30 a night with how bad this team is. Like, he's easily their best player. And Nick Claxton came off the bench for some reason. I don't understand why, but whatever. And Hawks, Trae Young, 30 points. Did Risha No, he did. Why is he coming off the bench? He's the number 1 overall pick. That makes no sense. 19 minutes, 7 points. But yeah, Hawks are mid at best. Bucks beat the Sixers on the road. No Embiid, no Paul George for Philadelphia. Giannis put up 25 points. Dame put up 30. Good to see from him. 16 from Portis. And Sixers, Maxey went off for 25. Drummond, 13 rebounds, 10 points. 21 from Oubre. But, yeah, odds were stacked against him in this one. Hornets beat the Rockets. Wow. I thought the Rockets were going to win this one because, they got better coaching and, they have a well-established culture there. LaMelo Ball, 34 points. Trey Mann with 24 off the bench. Brandon Miller, only 6 points. Only played 11 minutes. Must have gotten injured. I don't see Tijon Salon anywhere. Rockets. Jalen Green, 28 points. Okay, so it wasn't his fault. So he put up a good game. That's good to see. And 25 points for Şengün. Disappointing performance from Jabari. You played 33 minutes, only 8 points. Gotta do better. Ben Thompson, 13 off the bench. Reed Shepherd, only 4 points. Another top 3 pick that underperforms. Then the Pelicans beat the Bulls. I'm not surprised. The Bulls are not very good. Lonzo going against his former team. Levine, 27, 21 from Vucevic. Josh Giddey, 14 points. Lonzo only had 5 points. To be fair, he hasn't played basketball in over 3 years, so it's his first game back. Ingram, 33. McCollum, 23. Of course, Zion did not play. That's what it looks like. Of course he didn't. Grizzlies beat the Jazz by just 2 points.
Oh, wow.
Zach Edey, 15 minutes, 5 rebounds, 5 points. 27 from Aldama. John Morant with 22. Desmond Bane with 24. Marcus Smart, Celtic legend, 11 points. Yeah, excited for the Grizzlies. And then Jazz, Markkanen, 35 points. They started Walker Kessler, finally. 14 rebounds, 16 points, 12 points for Keontae, 12 from Taylor Hendricks, 16 from Sexton. Cody Williams only put 2 points off the bench. He is a rookie. 11 points from John Collins. And then we got 2 more games in progress. But the Clippers, surprisingly, being the Suns without Kawhi. They're not going to have Kawhi for a while. They're up by 1, though. Kevin Durant only has 11 points. Oh, my gosh. And Booker only has 6, while Beal has 17.
Yo, their
20.
new logo, though.
It's all right. I like it better than the last one, but it's still not that good. But they got the new arena, new jerseys.
Oh, yeah.
Got to be this year. And last, Warriors just beating the crap out of the Blazers. And it doesn't surprise me. The Blazers are one of the worst teams. Curry, 17. Okay. 22 from Heald off the bench. Really good 3-point shooter. Then Aiton, Germany's, yeah, none of them are playing that good. Scoot's coming off the bench for some reason. Clean. All right, so today is the 23rd, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, my Celtics should easily beat the Wizards. And then Spurs, Mavericks. I think Mavericks should win that one because, yeah, Spurs got Wemby. The Mavs just went to the finals. They have a better team. So they should win that one. Nuggets, Thunder. I'm going to go with the Thunder. Timberwolves, Kings. I'm going to go the Timberwolves. Got Friday, October 25th. Got Sixers beating Toronto. Got Magic destroying Brooklyn. That's their home opener. Knicks should beat the Pacers. That's their home opener. Hawks, Hornets. I'm actually going to go with the Hornets. Cavs, Pistons. Cavs should beat the Pistons. Grizzlies, they should be able to beat the Rockets. Bucks should be able to beat the Bulls. Warriors should be able to beat the Jazz. Gonna have the Suns beat the Lakers. Gonna have the Pelicans beat the Blazers. And on Saturday, I'm gonna have the Nuggets beat the Clippers. Gonna have the Cavs beat the Wizards. Celtics better beat the Pistons. Heat probably beat the Hornets. Thunder will beat the Bulls. Got Magic beating the Grizzlies. Timberwolves beat the Raptors. Rockets beat the Spurs. Gonna have the Mavs beat the Suns. Luka owns Booker. I'm gonna go the Kings. I'm gonna go with the Kings beating the Lakers. Sunday the 27th. Now the Pacers beat the Sixers, depending on if Embiid and Paul George play or not. The Pelicans beat the Blazers. The Bucks beat the Nets. Thunder beat the Hawks. Warriors beat the Clippers. Magic beat the Pacers. Hawks beat the Wizards. Heat beat the Pistons. Nuggets beat the Raptors. Celtics beat the Bucks. Cavs beat the Knicks. Rockets beat the Spurs. Grizzlies beat the Bulls. Mavs beat the Jazz. Kings beat the Blazers. Lakers beat the Suns this time around. Tuesday the 29th. Nuggets beat the Nets. Timberwolves beat the Mavericks. Kings beat the Jazz. Pelicans beat the Warriors. And then to wrap it up for next Wednesday, Hawks beat the Wizards. Cavs beat the Lakers. Sixers beat the Pistons. Celtics beat the Pacers. Hornets beat the Raptors. Heat beat the Knicks. Magic beat the Bulls. Grizzlies beat the Nets. Warriors beat the Pelicans. Thunder beat the Spurs. And Clippers beat the Blazers.
Yeah.
But that is going to do it for the stream, guys. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Make sure you go check out Underground's channel. Subscribe to him. He does weekly podcasts. Go check it out. Support him. And I will see you guys in the next video or stream. I will be live on Sportsville with Karate Zone and Tristan on Friday. So go check us out over there. And I will see you guys next time. No mercy.